Hello everyone and welcome back to Mentos Plays Spelunky. Give me 1 second. There we go. Now I can actually hear what's going on. I had the volume of my headset turned down, which does not actually affect the volume of the recording, but does affect my ability to hear the game. So, we are back here for the September 24th Daily Challenge. There we go. Took a couple seconds. But yeah, we're back here for the September 24th Daily Challenge. I have actually made it to hell twice today. Both times I had some kind of unfortunately bad deaths once I was in hell. But I have made it there twice, so it has been a good day for Spelunky play. Hopefully that will continue into this daily challenge, although we did already take a heart of damage. But you know what, in the grand scheme of things, 1 heart of damage is not all that much. It is definitely not something that is damning to take so early. There was a time in my Spelunky play when I kind of treated it like it was, where I kind of treated it like if you took 1 damage, you might as well just restart the run. Or on the daily challenge, you're just screwed. But that's rather inaccurate. There is definitely hope when you have taken 1 heart of damage. Especially, you know, runs where I get the Kapala and I end up with somewhere on the order of 20 health at certain points. And then things like falling on spikes is what ends up getting me, and then I cry. Except I don't really cry, I just kind of cry on the inside, you know? Like, I'm not gonna cry, but I might cry on the inside, like, oh. And we're gonna kill this spider nice and simply. Our damsel is down there. I want to bring this rock with me to the next floor. I had probably the craziest moment I've ever had in Spelunky earlier. I was on the mines and I threw a rock to kill a spider, and the arc it flew at just happened to fall down 2 levels from where I was standing, slide its way into the shop, and anger the shopkeeper. And I don't know how it was even possible for it to have had that perfect of aim. Like, it was seriously 2 floors it fell down. And then, not only did it fall down those 2 floors perfectly, but it then proceeded to knock itself, slide right into the shop door, and hit the shopkeeper. And I was kind of stunned. Like, that run was one of the ones where I did pretty well on, so I mean, it worked out for me, but it was just such a sudden, unexpected thing, and those are the worst kind of shopkeeper deaths to have, where you just have no idea it's even coming. We are going to use a bomb to go get this damsel over here, because I think that is a good decision, and given the fact that the shop's there, we won't have a way there from anywhere else. We are also rather safe because of this block. And we're going to get a little bit of money down here, as well as our doggy. Looking at the shop ahead of time, when we look down at it there, we're going to buy a bomb bag and some spike shoes. Both very useful items. Doggy! Thank you, doggy. Way to take the arrow for me. But yeah, we're going to buy a bomb bag, we're going to buy spike shoes, we're going to take our doggy, and we're going to run. We could have killed the shopkeeper. I don't really have a reason why we would have. We don't really have enough bombs to where killing them is going to be something simple. Although you can obviously kill them with the shotgun and all. Without a lot of bombs, I'm always a bit hesitant to start killing the shopkeepers early. So I prefer to kind of wait unless there is a vault I want to ghost, or if I can get a lot of bombs out of it. And with neither of those options being the case there, I decided to go with what we went with there. And just buy a couple of items and move on. So we've got our Jedi, which is a positive. That happened pretty early. Actually, it happened at the earliest possible moment it could have. So we have an altar on this floor, which of course means that I would like to find the damsel, bring it down here, and give it to Kali for an item and half of a Kapala. So we will be looking for Miss Damsel, who is right down here. We could get there without using anything, but if I do it this way, I'm going to have a nice way back up. It's not going to cost me anything either. So I think this is not a bad decision. We get 3 bombs out of it as well. That snake just got rocked. What do we have down here? We have a decent amount of bombs down there. Now the question is, do we want to kill this shopkeeper or do we want to let him live? And that is a question which will be answered soon enough. We do get climbing gloves from Kali, which is one of the better items that I could ask for. I am not unpleased with that. We are not going to carry this. We're going to carry the rock because the rock can actually be used as a weapon. I thought that arrow was still going to do damage to me. I was kind of terrified there for a moment. Wait till that guy goes so I can be sure I don't get hit. Let's see if we can make this throw. Perfect. I think another evolution in my Spelunky play was kind of no longer trying to kill absolutely everything and letting things that weren't really an issue not need to be killed. We're going to buy all these bombs. 28 is a pretty decent amount. We could have tried to kill the shopkeeper there. It might not have been a bad idea in terms of trying to get a high score. But I feel like I have better luck when I delay killing the shopkeeper until later at this point. I do want to kill them early enough where I can get a lot of money, but I think spending some money on, what was that, 18 bombs? I think that was a reasonable trade, and one that doesn't require me to have killed shopkeepers yet. And get this spider out of the way. We are, of course, hoping for another altar, because getting the Kapala early is a godsend in terms of trying to make a run work. Of course, we're always hoping to get a jetpack or a cave at least at some point. Throw this into there. We get some more ropes. Not the most useful thing, but we have a decent amount of bombs, so I will not complain about it. And we want to... Can I hit the spider? I can. And the cobra. That was actually a real nice throw. I am proud of myself for that one. And nothing much going on over there, it seems. So down we go. I could get this damsel for the cost of a bomb. Let's do it. Let's also come over... Oops. My bad. Let's also come over this way. What is down here? It's just some random stuff, nothing of interest. So, we do not have another altar on this floor, unfortunately. We are going to open this crate, get 3 more bombs. That's awesome. Why did I throw that rock down? And it didn't matter because there was that gold bar just sitting there waiting to trigger arrow traps for me, but I really should have held on to that rock. It was rather foolish to not do so. We could try to rob the vault here. That was really close to that damsel dying. Not that we're low on health, but I could try to rob the vault, but I have no good way to ghost it, so we're just going to move on. Not only would I have had to make my way up to dodge the ghost, but there is also the fact that it would take me, I'd have to use bombs to get around to the other side of that after the ghost spawned. That was making me rather not want to do it. Let's see, I did see a blink of the Jedi, so our black market is on this level. The question is where? Nothing more over there, and it stopped blinking as I came over this way. Let's look downwards. Do we see any sign of it? Not particularly. God damn it! I knew I was going to take damage there. It's close to here. There it goes. We can blow up this tiki trap while we're at it to keep ourselves safe. Except that didn't actually open the door to the black market. My bad. That monkey did actually get to me twice. Still gold both times. That doesn't bug me. Any sign of anything interesting down here? Not really. We do actually have an easy way to get down though, so we might as well check out a little bit more detail. Our damsel is over here. We could go for her. But unless we have an altar, I don't really feel like going for that, which we do not. So to the black market we go. We clearly do not have enough money to be buying the Ankh, so we will be stealing it. We're going to see what the shop has to offer first and make a plan of attack on what is the most valuable moves for us. I'm going to get a bomb box up here. Spike shoes we already have. There's a cape and some spring shoes down there. Those are both valuable items. And down in this bottom segment, there is a web gun and hired help, neither of which interests me. But you know, we got some decent items for this robbing at the black market. Let's toss our first bomb here. When they go that way, we can toss one there, which didn't actually hit anyone. Oh god. That went horribly, but we somehow survived. That is miraculous that we're still alive. Honestly, I don't know how we're still alive. This frog is going to be a royal pain in the neck. So you know what? Have a bomb. You deserve it. Of course, he managed to dodge right by the bomb. Oh god, why does there have to be a giant frog? On top of everything, there just has to be a giant frog. Just gonna worry about that guy first. We nailed the guy with the Ankh in the first try. Let's go pick that up so that if we die, at least we don't lose the whole run. Then we are going to walk this way, firing to make sure we're safe. We are. And down here, there is nothing but a shopkeeper and a web gun, so down we go. How was that fall damage? How was that fall damage? Are you seriously telling me that that was fall damage? That's exactly what I just did. I came running out of here, I jumped, I landed like that. How was that fall damage, game? So we just got screwed out of our Ankh by taking fall damage on a jump that I was just able to repeat twice without taking fall damage. That is rather frustrating. So we won't be making a hell run this time because the game kind of screwed us over. Doesn't mean we can't have a good run, but it does mean that robbing the black market was kind of pointless. Had I known that the game was going to just literally make me take damage from something that I clearly should not have, I would not have been, I would not have even bothered really robbing the black market, but, okay, I guess. We'll move on. Worse things could happen than getting a stupid death in a video game. Can't complain too much. But seriously, like, why? Why did I take fall damage? I need to go back and watch that video. Did I just make, like, the world's most ridiculous jump? Did I somehow manage to jump significantly higher than what I was jumping otherwise? I should blow up this tree so he jumps on the spikes. You don't need to blow up the whole tree, just part of it. Now, if we're lucky, he's going to jump right like that. Perfect. And because we have the cape, we can get his money as well. We aren't going to ghost the vault, mind you, but we are going to collect the gems from it. Honestly, after the death we just suffered, I don't really feel safe ghosting the vault. So I decided to just take the money and run. And we got a ton of bombs. This would have been awesome had we, you know, not just lost our Ankh for the worst reason I've ever seen. You can tell I'm a bit salty, can't you? I don't really want to be as salty as I am, but god, that was annoying. It's one thing to lose a run because, or to lose your Ankh because, you know, you take damage that, you know, you legitimately took no matter how frustrating it was. But to lose the Ankh because the game just kind of decided that you were going to take damage that you shouldn't have, that's rather frustrating. So, either way, we are going to do our best to beat Olmec, which should give us a decent score if we can. This guy kind of scares me. And it's because of the fact that if I try to shoot him, it is going to hit the damsel, and he'll have time to shoot at me before I can shoot him again. But it seems like that worked. Good. I am sorry you had to die that way, damsel, but there was no other option. Oh, and we have bees. Of course we have bees. Come on, bees. Come at me. You know what? We're actually going to bomb this way. He's going to destroy that tree. It's like George of the Jungle. We gotta watch out for that tree. Then we should be able to bomb the giant bee, which will kill it. Its honey will not kill the man-eater plant, but knock it away. We're now up to 7 health. That is the good thing about not worrying about hell, is we won't have to sacrifice ourselves and lose any health we can build up before the ice caves. Which is, of course, a positive in many ways. I still wish that we were going to hell, but I'm trying to look on the bright side here. I've been very frustrated with Spelunky play lately. When I've made mistakes, they've gotten to me a lot more than they should. And so I'm trying to be, you know, a little bit more positive, a little bit happier about my runs. And right now, this is still a run to be relatively happy with. We aren't, you know, going to break any high score records. We probably aren't going to rank great, given the amount of gold we have right now, but we're going to be able to do okay for ourselves, and that's what counts. Especially if we could find another altar and get our Kapala. You'll pay for your crimes. I highly doubt it, because that probably means that you are dead. This mammoth is quite strong to survive 2 point-blank shotgun shots to the butt. Like, it wasn't even, like, anywhere, you know, mildly... And it wasn't even anywhere, like, that deadly, I guess, so it kind of makes sense, but even still... You gotta have it in you to take 2 gunshots to the butt and not die. Okay, hopefully that survived. I want to go back for my shotgun, so I had to kind of toss that down there. As I could have used a rope as well, but who uses ropes? I ain't afraid of no jumps. Hahaha. That UFO does kind of scare me, however. And it appears as though the idol bounced on that bouncy platform or something and just managed to fall right off into space. So no idol for us. Oh well. I should really be using bombs to make some extra money, considering we have 81 of the things. This is the type of run that was decided by literally, like, nothing. Like, this could have just as easily been a hell run as it is what it is now. Might as well toss another bomb there. There is some stuff up at the top there, actually, so I might as well just jump up this way. We're going to try to get as much gold as we can. We can't really effectively ghost with the cape, but we can do a decent job of it. Damsel, damsel, damsel. Do I want anything to do with you? Well, we're going to toss you right in here. We're going to grab our shotgun. We have ways to get back up, at least this far. We might as well... excuse me. We might as well toss a bomb there and here. It's hemorrhaging bombs in the sake of getting a little bit more money. I do see no sign of an altar on this stage. It does seem like the shopkeeper is already dead. Nope. But that worked out quite well. Thank you, Mr. Mammoth. Is there a vault I didn't see on this level? There has to be. Where did I miss it? There's a shotgun right by the exit already, so I won't go back up there for mine. Where are you, Mr. Vault? Because I want to open you. I really did not see a vault anywhere. Am I just blind? So there's the entrance. Why is the shopkeeper music still playing? There is definitely no other shopkeeper on this level. I am very confused. that other shopkeeper survive? Is that what happened? Did he somehow survive his fall into the abyss? Is he the world's greatest man? No. Now it sounds like the ghost, but I don't see the ghost. There he is. So apparently there is a shopkeeper still alive on this level, but I don't see where. So if there was a vault here, I must have missed it somewhere. Oh well, I guess. We're still doing good. We're still doing good. Like I said, it's disappointing to not be able to go to hell, but that doesn't mean that we can't put up a good run. It's a very big change in attitude to what I normally would say, but... Oh my god, did you see that save? That UFO was bouncing back at me and I managed to shoot it with the shotgun back away from me before it hit. That was incredible. That was probably the best Spelunky play I have ever put up, or one of the best moments. Okay, so we do want to come back up here for this vault. Do also want to kill these UFOs before they cause me problems. Oh, god damn it. And that's what I get for trying to kill him that way. Well, we got 144,000, which isn't bad. The challenge just started, so I won't even bother to check the leaderboards of the rest of that. And at 22 minutes, I think we're going to call it quits for this episode. I'm sorry that it's the only thing that I'm putting up today, and that it's a little bit shorter than average. But, some stuff that I want to take care of still, so... We will be back with more tomorrow. I will be recording something other than Spelunky for sure. As mentioned before, I'm still not sure if I feel like this series is something that's going to continue or if I'm going to move on and leave Spelunky be in terms of recording. That is something that will be decided in the pretty near future. But either way, thank you guys for watching as always, and I will see you next time. Take care.